Welcome to 8.4 video lesson number 1 of 2 for IM3. There are 3 boxes for us to talk about, and we are going to be learning about how to classify polygons. So let's first learn what the heck the word polygon even means. So the Latin root for poly means many, and the Latin root for gon means angles. So what we're looking at are figures that have many angles. So for example, this figure over here is a figure that has many angles. You'll notice that it's made up of sides, right? And then some points over here. So that's what we're going to talk about. That's what a polygon is. The sides are all line segments. So that's something that we've done before. So for example, on a line segment, right? This is line segment BC over there. This is line segment BA, and these are both sides. This is line segment AE. That's also a side of a polygon. This is line segment DE, that's a side of a polygon, so on and so forth. The vertices are just the points, P-O-I-N-T-S. So, for example, this is a vertex and it's at point D. This is a vertex, it's at point C. This is a vertex, it's at point B, so on and so forth. So that's what a polygon is, okay? That's everything you need for box number 1. Box number 2 is all about how we are going to name these polygons. We can actually name them in one of 2 ways. The most commercial or convenient way to name them is by naming them by the number of sides that the polygon has. So we use the number of sides to determine the name of a polygon. So for example, right, a 6-sided figure is a hexagon. A 4-sided figure is a quadrilateral, and so on and so forth. I think that you should have the first 8 memorized. So let's put a little note there to memorize these, okay? So have the first 8 by name. So like 3 through 8, sorry. So 3, if a polygon has 3 sides, you know it's a triangle. 4 sides, quadrilateral. 5 sides, pentagon. 6 sides, hexagon, so on and so forth, okay? So if we look at this stop sign over here, this stop sign has how many sides? Let me zoom in for you. Okay, this stop sign has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if the stop sign has 8 sides, we call that an octagon, right? Right over here. So 8 sides has an octagon. Okay, the other way we can name a polygon is as follows. So if I have a triangle, for example, with 3 sides, and let's say I have this A, B, and C, we can name it by saying, well, this is also called polygon ABC. So you just start with one vertex and work your way around and write it together. So polygon ABC. Like in the last example, you can see here, we called this also polygon ABCDE. We literally just start with one vertex and then work our way all the way around the figure until we end up right back where we started, ABCDE polygon. So that's the second way that we can do it, but normally we just name it using by the number of sides, okay? Okay, box number 3 is all about this idea of convex versus concave. Let's start with convex polygons, and then we'll talk about concave polygons, all right? So a convex polygon is very, very simple. The best way to describe it is by drawing an extended line from each side of your polygon, okay, and then looking and seeing if any of those lines ever get on the inside of the polygon. So in this case, that is not true. So again, if I draw a line that extends from each of the sides of my polygon, I ask myself, do any of these lines ever get on the inside? And the answer is no. Therefore, we call it a convex polygon. So let's write that down in real time here for you. A polygon is convex when no line that contains a side of the polygon contains a point in the inside or interior, if you will, in the interior of that polygon. So let's compare that to something that's called convex. So this picture over here is the example of this example over here is a concave. So if I draw this line and extend it, it does not hit the inside. If I draw this line and extend it, it doesn't hit the inside. This one, it doesn't. This one, it doesn't. But this one, it definitely does. Look, now all of a sudden I'm on the inside. Same with this red line, right? It passes through the inside. So if I can draw a line and it ends up hitting somewhere on the interior, that's called a concave polygon. So we say a polygon is concave when it is not convex. So this one's kind of cool because it just uses the other name to describe it and define it. So that's the difference between concave and versus convex polygons. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about in box 3 is what do we give the name of polygons when all of the sides are the same length. So when all the sides of a polygon are the same length, the polygon is called a regular polygon. So for example, this is a regular triangle. This is a regular quadrilateral. So regular quadrilateral because it has 4 sides. And this is a regular, that's a regular, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hexagon. Hexagon. So a 6-sided figure is a hexagon. So anytime your polygons all have the same length, we call that the name regular, okay? That's everything you need for the very first video lesson.